If you're feeling a little stressed today, or even just a little apprehensive about something that you have to do, or somebody that you have to meet, the one thing that you can be sure of is that today's events and tasks have nothing to do with what you're feeling. First of all, you may be simply entertaining thoughts of not looking forward to having to do something. And that, of course, is a useless thought, a completely useless thought, because if something has to be done, you'd be far better doing it than thinking about doing it. But more importantly, as I said a moment ago, your stress or your frustration or your apprehension simply has to do not with what is happening today, but the manner in which you react to what you think is happening today. So we're a few steps removed from the reality of the here and now. Generally speaking, when we have something to do that we're not looking forward to, or where we feel we're overwhelmed by a load of things that we have to do and feel as a result stressed out, it is because we react to the situation that is presented to us, the tasks that are presented to us today, the people that we have to meet that maybe we don't like having to deal with. It has nothing to do with the events, it has nothing to do with the people, it has nothing to do with the tasks, it has to do with how you react to what you think is going on. And that reaction, as I say, has nothing to do with today. That reaction is automatic and it comes straight from your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind, in generating that reactive behaviour, is not looking at all at what is happening today, is not paying any attention to the here and now. Rather, your subconscious mind is looking at the reference points it has stored deep in your subconscious that enable you, and enable maybe isn't the right word, but enable you behave appropriately, or what you think is appropriately, in the circumstances that present themselves to you. What am I saying? I'm saying that if you have to make a presentation today and you don't like making presentations, it has nothing to do with today's presentation. It has to do with something that happened to you when you were 6 or 7 years old that is still playing on your mind, that made you feel bad about yourself then and will in its turn today make yourself feel bad about you today. You see, there's a chain of events that actually takes place. I see something or somebody that makes me feel stressed or apprehensive. My subconscious mind registers what's going on, but in registering what's going on then has to make sense of it. And in making sense of it, uses your subconscious programs from your formative years to actually make what turns out to be complete nonsense of what you have to do today. That is the dilemma of the normal mind. That is why stress affects so many people. That is why we feel apprehensive when we have to do something that we're not looking forward to. It has nothing to do with today. The subconscious mind's default state is to look backwards into the past and generate today's behaviour based on information that is way, way out of date. What you have to do, rather than think about, I don't want to do this, or think subconscious thoughts that you're not even aware of, is pay attention to what is actually going on today. Pay attention to the people that you have to meet today. Bring yourself away from the default state of mind that says I must look back into the past and I must generate today's reactive behaviour based on past, long gone experiences. So if you're feeling stressed out this morning, you're going to have to take a few minutes, set a few minutes aside and do a little breathing, a little deep breathing to clear your mind. Now, if stress has already crept up upon you, now is not the time to start breathing deeply. You have to have already experienced what it's like to be clear and present in your mind, and how different that is from stressed, apprehensive, or indeed overwhelmed. What am I saying? I'm saying that in a non-threatening moment, in the peace and quiet of maybe your own home early in the morning, you have to retrain yourself to pay attention to what is really going on in the here and now, and thereby drag your attention away from all the crap that is making you feel stressed or apprehensive. In other words, there's no point in trying to be de-stressed. When stress comes upon you, you have to have trained yourself beforehand. And that is why it's so important to spend a few minutes most mornings, or perhaps even every morning, simply ensuring that you are in the right state of mind, a clear and present state of mind, before today begins. If you haven't done that today, it doesn't mean it's too late. You can do it now. You can do it in the next few minutes, or you can set a little time aside before the day is out, so that the whole day isn't wasted in a state of muddled, confused stress and apprehension. Any time of the day is good enough. It's no excuse to say, I didn't do it this morning, so I won't do it till tomorrow morning. Any time of the day you can set aside 5 minutes, peace and quiet, to actually experience what it's like not to be stressed. Then when stress or apprehensive thoughts begin to overwhelm you, you can actually remember what it's like not to be in that state of mind, and take just a couple of moments to get yourself back to the clear and present state of mind that we all need to be in to do our very best today. If you don't do that, you're looking for trouble, and trouble will find you, and it'll be your own fault.